We are unknowable, fallen, corrupted, rightly feared. We are ascended.
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 and part 20 of our Kholek Suneater SFO Grimhammer campaign. In today's episode, the Twisted Twin has come on over to besiege Khazad-dûm and claim yet another dark fortress for us. Clan Ferrick is the defending faction here with himself a warlord as well as 2 plague priests, a warlock engineer, a couple of censer bearers which are going to be their kind of hammerer unit. They've got the area of rot where everyone around them is going to be taking, well, at least 4 entities is going to be taking some damage per second. Got a couple of those guys, a whole heap of storm vermin, some unbreakable plague monks, clan rats, death runners, the assorted bombardiers, and some machines, as well as a hell pit abomination. So all sorts of nasty monsters behind the wall here. I think we can take down the hell pit abomination just fine with our dragon ogres, but we have a lot of work to do. This is going to be one of the Skaven settlements, which is my absolute least favorite of these siege maps. I am awful at besieging these walls of the ratkins. Let's get to it. Right then, let's get to the deployment. We've got to find the area of walls with the least amount of defenses. They've all got about 1 or 2 fort towers, no matter what here. This has got the most open area for us to run through, though, and the least spots for them to fire down on us from above. You also come through on this spot, but that's a whole bunch of Skaven all in one spot. We're going to have 20 total magic here. That's not a lot. I think this is the best option, though, just because of the amount, the sheer lack of options for them to be working with us. Go ahead and throw the Aspired, or the Severed Claw, and behind these guys, and then the normal halberds over here. What here are these towers? These 600 damage that slow you down. That's pretty incredible. We'll go ahead and have Village leading the charge on one of these groups then. And then Barbarous, the other. So these spearmen over with probably the top group, but let's pull them back just a little bit further. We'll have the Chaos Knights. Let's set them up over here. We'll have the Marauder Horsemen of Tzeentch also kind of ready to charge up and cause some problems. We have the Knights of the Brazen. Or these aren't the Brazen, these are the Knights of Elation. Drop their flame down. We'll put them back with the Lord of Change in the back here. And then we will have the Weird Spawning Trolls moving up to try to get through these walls pretty quickly. Let's have the Dragon Ogres back here, and then the Hounds of Decay. We can kind of rush them around the side to try to attack the other gate as well. Perfect, we'll have all of the Knights as one there. Put them with the Hounds. And those 3 together, because they're very similar. Alrighty then. Let's bring down these walls. Village, you first. Let's have the Gore actually sprinting in to get up on top of the walls. We'll have the Ungore charging forward as well. Go ahead and we can blast a hole in their walls. We can do that right here. We are going to get shot at back. Start moving the troops forward. You go ahead and start chopping on those gates. Everyone else towards the walls there. Alright, we blasted a hole. And send the troops through. Village will charge up. These 3 we will send up as well. Let's send the Hounds of Decay over and around. They've been taking shots for no reason. Let's charge them into those gates quick. And then we'll have these Hounds. Let's bring them around as well. By Hounds, I guess I mean Knights.
Instruments of deception! As is fated!
Gore taking all sorts of damage charging in. Let's go ahead and fly right over the top of these bombardiers here. Those arrows flying. We can send Village right on in. Knights of Immolation are annihilating the poison wind globes on the wall there. Let's pull them off. and send the Dragon Ogres in. Have them start chopping on the Hell Pit Abomination. We can do a double or overcast of some pink fire, or though we could probably just wait on the old Treason of Siege. Overcast on everyone that's wanting to walk around in the area here. Have these Dragon Ogres come help out with the Doom Wheel. Drop the spell resistance of everyone in the area. Village getting battered around there. Alright. Instead of continuing to let that happen, let's go ahead and blast a hole in the walls here. He's going to take forever to get through those gates. Weird spawning company are in as well. Perfect, they're in. Send them through. We want these guys to move immediately in and start chopping on these barricades so they can go attack the Blade Claw catapults. And actually, we'll send you over right over the top. Go get on those catapults. Golden Griffin, we're going to drop your metal spells right in the middle here. Lovely. And actually, we're going to drop the Golden Hounds as well. And we're going to keep you flying with them to go help out with the Blade Claw. Golden Hounds are blasting on through. Let's go ahead and throw in some pink fire as well. Go right against the gate, and it should bounce back as well. Rip through them. Good deal of damage. Now we can send in the boys from outside as well. Arrows are flying in. We'll have them focus down the single unit there. These beastmen on the wall are losing, but that's entirely fine. Activate the old Chosen of Corn. Get chopping.
Seeking torment.
We have our knights on the side here. As soon as they get through those gates, we will charge them in the back group. Well, they haven't done any damage at all. I wonder why. Are they getting in each other's way? There we go. Damage is finally going out. Gore are retreating. Actually, our Dragon Ogres are taking some damage here. We'll drop down another Overcast Treason of Siege. Make sure no one around here can fight very well. Keep those melee stats at an absolute 0. Drop in some Demon Spew while we're here. Alright, actually, we'll go ahead and have you guys beat down this Piercing Tower. We'll have the Golden Griffin fly on over. They're just hucking things over the wall at that group. You can come and smash into the back here and provide all of that lovely healing once he actually arrives. We'll pull them back away just a little bit there. Village and the Dragon Ogres are a bit bogged down. All the Marauders coming up on the walls. They're fighting against Storm Vermin. Hounds are through the gates now. Send them in, start getting some momentum back for us. We can go ahead and drop in the Winds of Change and then throw out some more magic. They're trying to keep us bogged in there. We can clear it out a little bit though. Or completely. Rest in peace those clan rats. 7 more seconds we'll be able to cast in another Treason of Siege there. Our Marauders on the downward spy side here are having a really hard time. Mostly because that gatehouse is still standing. Go ahead and activate the old Unholy Pact with the Changer on everyone here. Get some heals going. And actually, where's my my Javelin boys need to get on back just a bit. Knights of Immolations, go ahead and assassinate this Plague Priest here. That zone's gonna be ours just fine. We've got everyone fleeing for their lives up here in the northern part. Let's assassinate the rest of these Plague Monks here so they feel the wrath. Yeah, our downward team got whooped on pretty hard there. Our Lord is fleeing for his life. Golden Griffin's doing fine though. Probably pull him on away and let him attack the Plague Warlock Engineer over here. That gate is just barely holding in there. Let's bring the Knights around. It's gonna take it longer for them to actually... A little bit of bad play from us on that one. Now let's kill this man quick, and then we'll bring him over and use their bombardment spells. Send village in further. Come on around to attack the point here.
The schemer's servants!
Alright, nice elimination. If you defeated your target, perfect. Let's fly it over the top here and start blasting away. That Warlock Engineer is getting crushed. Send the infantry back in.
Warriors of Siege.
Halberds are getting battered away there.
Lords of chaos.
Almost in. So many rats. Blast down the warp flame.
Destruction. The horde surges.
Fly over here.
A move is giant.
We'll attack them as one here. Flank in from behind.
God's ask. A vessel rifle.
Just a slaughter. But we did lose several of our marauder teams going on in there.
The changeless marauders!
You guys keep working on those plague monks.
Angle.
Marauders!
Are these guys getting tied down by some of the fleeing enemies? But you guys stay in and keep chopping them up then.
That will work.
You go smash some clan rats. Village keep charging up the powers. Go ahead and drop that one down just because we can. If we can get a treason out on this whole group over here, they should all just run for the hills. Really disappointed in you guys' ability to break through rotten wood. Alright, nice simulation pulling away. You're getting a lot of damage there. A lot of rats standing in your way. Oh, he's back. Perfect. Go ahead and blast some pink fire through here. Clear this group pretty quickly. Keep smashing down forward. We should be able to drop down the treason of Ancient on here on this whole group. The knights have finally arrived, though. Oh, you guys are here. Finally. Barely too late, though. The treason of Ancient has dropped down. Most of them are going to want to run, flee. A little bit disappointing we have no more magic to use for the Golden Griffin, but we'll have plenty of kills by the time this is done. Bring those knights back. I think they're taking a lot of damage from the free poison that the Censer Bearers are dropping out. We'll pull them on away, allow the trolls to wreak some havoc. Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage from that poison. Let's pull them away.
Very well.
Stop flying back into combat. Where are you guys going? Trying to keep you alive. Doing what we can here. Village cast some pink fire through this group. Here to rip them to shreds. Just the Censer Bearers we really have to deal with. Their only unbreakable unit left. Hero has been crushed. Village is moving on down. The position is ours. We just need kill those unbreakable units. None of us are running. Promise. Go ahead and charge back around and make sure you're actually dealing damage to the guys you need to be. Speed this on up. Those last Censer Bearers should fall pretty quickly. But I will catch you all back at the campaign map. And another victory. We ended up sacrificing quite a few of our Marauders of Siege there. Some of the Immolation Knights took a lot of damage from the Poison Censer Bearers. And then our Exalted Hero of Khorne also took a lot of damage. But we claim, once again, another Dark Fortress. We will 100% sack the settlement first. We need all of the extra experience on Village and his army. Get them working towards Chosen as fast as we can. Turn back around and claim Karagdoom. Here, a 3 Dark Fortress. Got 17,000 gold to work with. We actually signed a peace treaty with Grimgor, who gave us 10,000 gold for peace. while he was building up a wall to attack us, which is quite amusing. So what we're going to do is quickly build up infrastructure here, so the normal growth and income buildings, and then we'll throw in the vassal emissary as well for the extra control, and then the haunted tower, leaving us still with 7,000 gold. And then for you there, we'll grab the prismatic plurality, dropping our cooldowns by 10. We can start getting some of these nastier area of effect taint spells. For Barbarous, we're going to continue to fill the Chalice on up, making him a bit more damaging and dropping enemy fire resistance. Even go for a bit of more damage for our Chaos Chariot units, but we don't really have too many of those just yet. We've got the Simulant Slaughtercade, of course, but they're more or less the only ones. Zarina Katarin has claimed Karak Vlag. Alright, Katarin, that's not going to be a good choice for you at all. Boris is moving over to bring down Saber Mountain, regardless of if we are at war. I think he's just going to sit outside and raid for a while. I gave most of our vassals the option to sprint on over and quickly in the challenge stone. We're going to put in some better walls here as well. This is our capital. I'd prefer not to lose it. Grimgor is got himself a Wa army of luckily only 9. He didn't do the best job building his up, but he's got all of his unique abilities, I believe, or his unique armor and weapon bits. So the blood forged armor and Gitsnik. Down over here in Cathay, we are surrounding Fuhang. We're barely unable to reach, so that won't be something we're doing at this turn. And then we have recruited up an army in Shangyang. Demahar here. He will be recruiting up some troops for when Archaon is no longer wounded and can lead his forces out, which will be 2 turns. We will use him to mop up the remaining Clan Eshin forces and start dealing damage to all of the Dark Elves over here on this side. This will allow Kholek to start working his way back over and claiming some of these Dark Fortresses and dealing with some of our more aggressive threats instead of these more annoying ones. We'll use the Everchosen as an errand boy. So for Hackbile then, since we're not actually able to do any more damage to Grimgor, we'll probably still do some raiding. Find ourselves a nice choke point in the roadways there. That way we can go after the Gates of Zar or after Firemouth if we want. Peace does not mean non-aggression. Dimahar still has himself a couple troopers that he could recruit. I think we won't, though, because I'm going to put in a lot of the ROR units. We're definitely going to have the Swords of Chaos and the Soul of Damnation over here in Archaon's army. However, he's got 2 turns before he's here, and we don't quite have enough income just yet. I'm not sure why he decided... I'm almost certain that we are his Wa target. Since this is glowing green, it's a Wa target. And I don't know anyone else that would be after it besides Grimgor. But he signed a peace treaty for 10,000, so... maybe he's just trying to lure us into a false sense of confidence. We will soon find out.
My rage is eternal. There is nothing I want but your obliteration.
What is it that Lokir wants? He would like war. Him and Clan Ishin both. Fair enough. Your lands were looking oh so tasty. Alright, the turn is again ours. Looks like we've got a caravan. Hopefully it's coming on over to us. We like the gold. Spirit of the Jungle has been wiped out. And our settlement here at the Bloodwind Keep has been besieged by Iber the Bus Slimed. Oh good, our construction time is going to be quite a bit cheaper. Or at least, not cheaper, but faster. And then we'll have access to recruiting some heroes at some of our Chaos Altars. A whole bunch of rebellions about to kick off. And luckily, the auto-resolve has been very kind to all of our Chaos Warriors. We're getting a lot of experience through all this battle. Also some very, very elite defenders. For this one, we'll go ahead and continue to sacrifice those captives. 3 souls and gold. Keep offering yourselves up to the Dark Gods. Bloodwind Keep can be upgraded to tier 4. Probably a good idea. We've got still 1 more turn before Archaon is able to actually join the fray there. We'll go ahead and claim the Fuhang province. I've got a trash truck moving in to claim some stuff, so we're going to take a quick moment while this loads up to the next battle, and I will catch you all there. Alright, I think we're in the clear audio-wise. Yeah, this garbage truck just comes by this time of day. I forgot entirely, so had to take a quick moment. So let's swing in and take a look at the enemy defenses. I think as per usual with Cathay, let's hit this side this time. We normally go through on just the one, so let's go ahead and grab our Kholek. Actually, I think I'm going to send him up the middle. Him and all his Dragon Ogres are not going to get bogged down. They can go straight through most enemy halberds like they are made of nothing, so resistance our enemy poses is very, very minor. Especially since Kholek is at 1.6 thousand weapon strength now. 30 of that being anti-large. That's why we beat down on the dragons so aggressively. We'll have our aspiring champs
Noble's pestilent glory.
leading the charge. We'll have the halberds behind them, and then we'll have these marauders
Chaos Marauders!
ready to do their thing. They're going to be quite a bit weaker, and we want them to gain as much experience as possible. The more of them that die in the battle, of course, they don't gain as much experience because they're laying on the battlefield. But
All will be despoiled.
if we can keep them safe and get them lots of kills, they should do well. So we'll have you nearby to heal. And by do well, I mean they should gain lots of experience. Trolls spawn, which are going to be replaced really soon. I do like that these spawn have more... Oh, never mind. They have more variance when they're up high, but as soon as you zoom in and get more fidelity, they're no longer variable. They're little clone stamps of each other. Okay, and actually the other thing that happened in between episodes is our Chant, our sorcerer, got assassinated by one of the Cathayans. He is but wounded for now, so I guess not assassinated, but they attacked him, and so he's at the Nurgle camp getting some band-aids placed on all his wounds. Let's get this battle going. Revenge for Chant.
Chaos comes.
Alright, have these Gore go right at the wall. Kholek sprint on in as well. And they've set their troops up wide to start blasting away as soon as Kholek arrives. Send in the ogres first. Have the trolls go knock down those gates. Push everyone else forward. You go hit the Thayans on the walls. I lied. You ignore them and go hit these Cathayans over here. Archers.
Chaos girth. Fast.
Not like he said Chaos Girth, which, I mean, fair enough. Kholek, let's go through this hole in the wall. There's a magistrate in there that wants a hug. And that's gonna be your job. Summon in some Furies too. We'll have you two go working on the Fuhang War Compass. And you go find those knights. Furies. You can also help me work on these lads here. Activate all the abilities. You want to stand in Kholek's way, he will kick you in the face. Drop down some lightning on these artillery teams.
Sweet butchery.
And actually, let's have our aspiring champs take the wall. They'll have no trouble beating down the Cathayans there. Until he gets shot with a cannonball.
Chaos Marauders!
Move you guys forward, and actually we'll blast a hole in the wall right here.
Encore.
Hold on, Encore. Shooting those crane guns full of arrows.
Facultat.
Your job is their destruction. Kholek, how you doing down here? Beating down on some knights. Fair enough, let's give everyone the old lightning treatment. Dragon Ogre that I guess we left outside the walls, bring him in as well.
The path is sacred.
These guys have been terrified off. I'm surprised these cannons are still firing. Kholek, go stop that. Alright, champs have taken the wall. Your Jade Warriors want to come fight, we can have that one. Willing to rumble all day. Bring everyone inside the walls, see what the enemy does, we'll go from there. You guys over to attack these archers then.
Yes.
The Shaggoth is charging on in now. Alright, now we need to beat down on these Jade Warriors with halberds real quick. We've got enough pure damage, we should have no trouble with them. Especially once Kholek arrives. Nearly down. Archer's doing very good work. These boys are getting shot at by all sorts of nonsense. Go through the gap in the wall, my friends. Activate all your abilities there. Get the murder a-poppin'. And Yeah, we'll heal the Vlads that are taking a bit of damage then. Jade Warriors are losing this fight quite badly. This wall is going to be covered in their bodies. Fire Rain Rocket is exploding across the lads there. Let's go ahead and have you keep chasing off these Sky Lanterns. They're through. Let's go ahead and have one unit go nom nom on those Celestial Dragons, and then you guys can come in and nom nom on the Fire Rain Rocket. Works for me. Nom noms for everyone. The lad's moving. They're getting shot point blank with a cannon. Coating of arrows is not nearly as impressive as you think it is. Drop down the lightning storm as soon as the shotgunners decide to stop moving. Probably get these crane guns up here. Rip them in half instead. All the gore and ungore can start rolling in. Less scared of shotguns when we can completely shut them down. Let's get in there quickly. Cannoneers are gone. Let's keep moving. That Memphis Rage. Kholek keep charging. Last part this line here, we'll have him go in on this next group. All of our big beasties in this front part here are no longer doing anything, making me unproud.
Chaos Marauders!
Claim this point. Hound's doing work over there. I'm gonna claim some zones. Auto zone. Drop in this, drop in the Furies. And just let the Dragon Ogres beat people down. There's a Magistrate hanging in there somewhere. Before he turns into Magic Jelly. Have the Furies fly through, and then charge in on the back of these Dragon Halberds. I don't know if it's working out for you. Hounds of 1 against the artillery teams. Not working out so well against those Celestial Dragon crossbows, but we are victorious. What is there but victory? And again, the defenders break. 14 of our own fell. Pretty sizable victory there. We'll definitely go ahead and sack Fuhang. Gain ourselves a Shrieking Blade, and a good deal of gold, and then we claim ourselves even more land. And then after claiming this, we go ahead and repair. This is another settlement. Looks like we're going to go ahead and pass off to some Norskin, since it has a Chaos Wharf. They do gain, or at least the docks, they gain the most benefit from. We just have to get some land in their area. That way they will be able to actually claim it. Looks like the Dark Elves are going to start claiming back some of the northern provinces, and that's fine. That is exactly why we are bringing in Archaon in Dimihar's army.
You have my faith.
We just have to wait a single turn and Archaon will be back, as well as his hero, Prince Augrax. They can roll out together as soon as they do arrive. Alright, Harold. I think we want to bring you... Thing is, right, we want to be wary of the... We're pretty far off of the end game, the in-game crisis, just because we have the ultimate crisis on, so all of the baddies are going to roll out all at the same time, so all of the orcs and dwarves in this area are going to get really, really beefy really quick. Skaven as well. I think Clan Ferrick does get itself some stacks. We will need to be careful. Let's move down, which is not exactly what careful looks like. I think we want to try to push down into the Tower of Gorgoth, although we have a Demon Stomp faction over here that could, or settlement we can attack. I think we will. More spawn for that army. This is an unbreakable unit to sit there for a moment. Challenge Stone, we will upgrade the Shaman's Temple here. And then over at the Bloodwind Keep, we'll take this up to tier 4. Draining our overall funds, and also Archaon needs to deal with Kazrak. Kazarak has been hanging out in Pomei for far too long. Actually, if we declare war, can we send Miao Ying after him? We'll probably then immediately attack and claim Pomei. We want to wait. Let's wait till Archaon's here. We're nearly to that point. Let's get Dimahar moving. That way when he becomes Archaon, he'll actually be able to do some damage. Free attrition from running through Shangyang's desert. Camp stance and keep moving a little bit. If there are rats over here, Dimahar will have a really bad time, but if not, we'll be doing fine. Alright, village, let's get moving over to Tribe Slaughter. Make sure that none of these rats remain.
Onwards, big brother.
Matarin may be moving there as well, but we'll pass this one off to the cool. Otherwise, Krakgoum is going to start plunging up its soldiers. That works for me. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Looks like the Fecundites are falling under our rule here. Same thing with Kazarak. Well, honestly, I would like to crush you, so let's take a non-aggression now, just so you're not stealing our... Wow, you've got some gold. Thank you. Thank you for your money. And then for Daniel as well, we'll go ahead and make non-aggression pact with him, but with not a military access. Yeah, we're going to let him grow, because one of you were saying that you'd only get the unlocks that the AI actually has already unlocked, so we want to kind of keep him alive for a bit longer before crushing and bringing him into the forest, just to see what kind of upgrades the Demon Prince has given himself. Got a couple skill points to pass out for Chad here. Chad, I think we just make you a better combatant. 630 weapon strength. Stronger than some legendary lords at this point. But with 9,000 gold, actually. Let's go ahead and make sure you have the Swords of Chaos and the Damnation Cannon. And then we can throw in a couple extra undivided units as well, maybe some trolls. Maybe some trolls, yeah, some trolls. Some trolls. Skip over the buildings, skip over all of our imminent rebellions that are about to kick off. And we'll end the turn. And the Blessed Dread's going after Jiangxi. It's going to give us a valiant defeat, even. It's a fairly weakened army of Dark Elves here. We wouldn't win this fight, but I'm happy to let this go and see. Sacrifice 250 slaves that contribute to murderous prowess. Oh, cool. So you can just bring them with you, and that's unfortunate for the for your poor workers. Several of the enemy died. We'll be back.
You dare to barter with me? I have broken a deal.
It's like Bok wants to barter for his life. He wants a peace treaty. Here's my answer. And then some Slanesh rebels rolling on out. These being led by Gula Hellforger. Yeah, Blackfang is going to be in trouble here. They've got a whole heap of Marauders, but all of these Marauders actually are rolling with an anti-infantry. Or a bonus versus large. Let's see if we can weaken them further. I don't know if we can actually win this battle, but I'll happy to take this one to the combat map and see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, so our best chance here is going to be to use our heavily armored Chaos Warriors in the middle, and then the Marauders off to the side here. Actually, we're going to kind of clump them up. No, we have to get everyone fighting all at once, don't we? But these armored troops, wherever they're, we're going to flip them depending on where they have the Hellforges or the Hellflayers. Hellflayers do not have any armor piercing at all, so they'll struggle quite a bit against our Chaos Warriors here. They've got the spears on one side. Go ahead and rotate these guys to the center and pull these guys here to the side. Pull our hounds out. Want them to keep throwing those javelins. I'd rather them have their javelins to throw at their lord, so we'll keep an eye on their lord. Pull the warriors back just a little bit here. they get clumped up, we can kind of surround.
Tremble, mortals!
Pull you through,
Charge them!
pull you away.
On this bloody glory!
Send these guys forward. If we can kind of keep the enemy units chasing after our speedy boys, not after who they want to be, that would be great.
Kill them all! We want their eyes!
Charging on this group here.
The gods desire!
Go ahead and wrap around since we're able to. You guys just hold the line. You guys keep running.
Faster!
Start nom-nomming on some ankles.
Name your demand! Glorious!
Yep, looks like we're already killing a few. Nope, saw those spears come in out of nowhere.
Mortal fool!
Charge in behind these devoted marauders there.
Kill them all! Marauder horsemen!
Pull them away.
My God!
Marauder horsemen, we're gonna have you charging in and out as well.
Moving!
Let's come hit these spearmen here.
Give us carnage!
Get a couple of people off their feet.
The dark
Quickly pull on
gods
away.
command me.
Hounds charge in as well. One more time there.
Marauder horsemen! Bring us
Those
to
Marauder horsemen out of there.
carnage!
We're dealing some fair damage. They're definitely going to probably take this one from us, but
Marauder
keep running, horsemen. Getting caught would be a nightmare.
Charge!
Alright, the hounds are gone, and the soldiers that were holding the line for them are as well. We'll speed things on up, because it looks like we are probably going the way of the dodos here. Those warriors are retreating as well. They're going to get a full surround here, and that'll break leadership. Back through the forest to get less damage there. They move slower. The Chaos Warriors are holding there for a while, but they have their limits. Come on, pull away. Those spearmen move fast. And the warriors are broken. And that's a decisive defeat. We didn't even get a valiant one? How sad. And Black Fang is utterly destroyed. I think the auto-resolve was giving us quite a bit of easy credit there. Bunch of rebellions are kicking off, and now we're starting to have some fraying at the Empire. Where are these fools located at Black Fang that we just claimed, huh? Alright, can we have the ogres come down there and quash that? Looks like no. How many settlements did we just lose? They're not going to tell me now? It seemed like that was a bunch. Either way, we've got some rebellions about to kick off. We've got to tighten the grip a bit more. Alright, Demahar, you have been a good stand-in for Archaon for now, but it is time for you to leave. Or the vassal is here. The vessel gains him 3% weapon and missile strength per rank achieved, 1 extra authority for the entire ward save, as well as the Swords of Chaos serving him for free. Which we already have in the army. Our favor is 0. Bankrupt. That's not good. Okay, then, Archaon, we need to quickly get down and start doing some damage to the rats, then. This is raiding. Archaon is by himself. Where's our hero there, Ograx? Is he just available again, or is he back?
Exalted hero of Khon.
Oh, he's back at the Challenge Stone. Okay, we need to hurry him down to Archaon, then. He's going to be on a journey to get down there. And actually for you, Harold. Oh, just kidding. I was going to say, we'll move on away, but here at the Demon Stump, what can we fight against? Whole heap of archers and a prince there.
This is absurd.
Get our first battle with the elflings. Let's do it. We need some gold. For some reason, we're at 0. Ferrick victory. I believe we're going to be out on the battlefield as well, so no problem there. Okay, perfect. I mean, our foot soldiers will lose pretty badly against the white lions of Trace, but against the spearmen, we will have no trouble. The archers are also going to be a problem as well, but as soon as we close that gap, we've just got to keep the Knights of the Brazen and the Sleeping Slaughtercade moving. We should mop these fools up easy. Get the battle going. Alright, let's get the deployment started and then kind of see. We've got the bit of... Looks like we're up on top of a plateau, so a lot of open ground for us to run across and a lot of open ground for them to be firing on us from. So let's kind of take a look. We definitely want to overwhelm the high ground here. Let's have Marauders moving up the front. Damon Spew off to the side. We'll have the rear guard slightly behind that group of Marauders. Keep in mind, the rear guard are going to go off to the side here. And we'll have the Aspiring Champions in the middle, hiding behind those Marauders.
It is done.
Here's our front line.
Very well.
Some Jab Cav off to the side there. We're going to have the Slaughtercade and the Knights of the Brazen rolling as one.
Pain is life.
We'll have Old Biggin in the middle. Hide our Hounds of Decay in these woods here. Sure can. Two sets of Dragon Ogres off on one flank, and then one and some spawn on the other. Hero in the middle, or our Lord in the middle, rather, and then everyone grouped up. Alright, Uncle Frunkle. Got some damage to do.
For the chaos gods.
We'll have the Gore working on the sides as well, and these archers in the middle. Put them in with group 1, and then we'll put the Gore archers in guard mode and have everyone here start moving forward. Let these guys go up. We can start eliminating their mobility as fast as we can. So we can use our superiority then to defeat them with no problem. Dark Fortune, Regenerating Flesh, Demonic Strength, and the Rapier of Ecstasy.
What? Now is our time.
That is a lot of elves, but they have stretched themselves very, very wide. We are going to take advantage by attacking one or two positions only. Can I keep this formation here for a moment? See what the elves are up to.
Yes. Ready for agony. It will be gratifying.
Send the boys forward. Yeah, best course of action. Getting shot at by all their artillery pieces. Let's pull back just a little bit. Send these guys forward enough they can start doing some damage. We'll have the Slaughtercade move up. Throw their javelins. Let's go ahead and pull back. Pull away. Knights of the Brazen Throne should annihilate the doggos in cat form. Should annihilate the cat doggos. Gonna do way more damage to our own people than ours.
Drink their pain. My god's call. Battle hungry.
And ripping these guys up. Let's go ahead and pull them through that group of archers.
Mortal fool. For Slanesh is
Send them in. Go ahead and pull them into this next group.
Move.
Get the Jav Cav behind them.
No. Your will.
Taking a lot of damage. I think it's worth it in the long run, though. Scared off that first group of cats there. Alright, the other group is gone now. Perfect. Let's pull back. That is as perfect as we needed it to be. Let's pull these guys away from those archers. And now what? You are down 2 units of cats. They've got the Great Eagles off on one side. Okay, let's think about this. Those boys are getting blanketed in arrows. And we took a lot of damage on the Knights of the Brazen. Let's let them kind of set up and rest and recuperate.
Close up the
She's still not confident enough to come after us after losing her mobility. Oh, the Great Eagles are in a group of 4. That's quite a bit more deadly than normal. Who's firing on them?
The dark gods command me.
Okay, and now what we're going to do is charge the boys in.
Ghouls.
Grab this whole group as well. Push them forward. We'll hit this middle area really hard.
That's what the master's bid. Get them. It's Saints.
A little bit of damage on the way in, but then they should scare them off pretty aggressively there. Melee with that group. We'll wait before the spearmen start chunking in.
Sit by darkness.
Blasting out some more stuff at us. It's mostly hitting into the units we want it to. Nice, the Brazen immediately crushed through there. Let's go ahead and pull them away.
Marauder horsemen. Ah! Spread corruption. For Slaanesh's pleasure. Yes, Lord.
Very careful, because as soon as that unit does break and run, they will just run off the map, kind of the same as we just did with them.
Delectable.
Pull the Knights of the Brazen Throne away. Let's see if we can get these guys out of there. I think they may have been a little bit too aggressive with them. Lock and charge the boys forward. Go ahead and have these Dragon Ogres beat down on the boys in the middle there. Then you guys go all work on a Noble. Find a Lord, find some White Lions. Give him a hug. Fleeing right off the map. Bring the Slaughtercade back around.
All shall die. Forward.
Not being braced is actually not going to work out for that group at all. Would have the Knights of the Brazen Throne charge in as well. Overwhelm and destroy. Where are a good group of archers to blast apart? Here we go. Decent group of archers and spearmen all together. Could rip through them. Where's our Lord at? Him and Uncle Franco are doing nothing. Them moving. I guess they lost their target on those Dragon Princes. We definitely need you to get back moving.
Here I come.
Drop in some Curse of the Leopard. Give us some more armor. Let it spread through. Drop down a Spirit Leech on this Nobleman. We're a bit closer here.
They will succumb. No! Spreading
Them wheeling through.
Torment them. Onward, northward.
Keep them wheeling on through. Rancid Visitations overcast on their Lord there.
It will be done.
Give him some ward save while he's in there.
Chaos Marauders. Chaos Death.
Boys firing. Uncle Frank will get moving. Let's drop the Stream of Corruption. Not enough high elves in that spot there.
Ghouls.
Pull them on out of that fight.
Ecstasy.
And chase down some of these guys for a moment.
Sensation.
Archers. Nice Brazen Throne. Let's go ahead and pull them through.
Pull back.
And get their charge bonus off again. Drop down some melee attack drop for the Great Eagles there.
By their will. Battle hungry. Blood will flow.
Damage resistance, healing, scroll of power there.
Rotten.
Go ahead and drop down some more armor. And the lads over here fighting in the desperate area.
Dealing agony.
Charge!
Knights of the Brazen Throw, come on over here and find a anvil and smash into it.
Undoors.
Master of decay.
Corruption rip right through this back line here. Beautiful. But must it? Bring the Knights of the Brazen Throne around here, but it is too late for the enemy, and victory. High Elven skulls for the throne. A close victory indeed. 2,000 elves fell to our 300 marauders. Some of the Brazen Throne took a lot of damage, but they dealt it right back. Knights of CALEDOR, their first interaction with the demons is an unfortunate one. You shall not be stopping Kholek or Herald. Get ourselves a brass cleaver, and we won't be able to be moving any bit further, so let's go ahead and drop into raiding stance. Steal a bit of gold and not have to pay for any of our upkeep. Alright, good sir, let's go ahead and grab the fleshy abundance here for your troops so we can get some healing. Even more heals. We'll grab the Blout Boy with the Light Boil afterwards.
Great pain shall be inflicted.
Alright, and with that victory over the High Elves, we have a bit of land to reclaim, as well as a couple more Dark Fortresses under our belt, but I'm out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Zone, and I will see you on the next one.